NIS, and then the NIS would send that client the information they need for their computer session. There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your legs are looking nice, Michelle.
Yeah.
Animals are dying in large numbers. Huge fish kills in the Ohio River.
Tell me that. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Of course, today is Sunday, and we're going to talk about a couple of things and a couple requests I would like to ask of you. First of all, we have known that Silvermoon Radio has been on Sundays, and honestly, it's not getting as much playtime as I would have thought with it, but yeah, it's up, it's running. But the thing is, it just seems like there's something missing. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's missing something. But wanted to talk also, not just about Silvermoon Radio, but also with regular night shows as well. First of all, the regular night shows, except for the Tuesday nights, on Discord with the movie night, don't really do that well at all. They're not doing well on Saturday. Saturday is not working out with the night shows. Noodles last night tried on Saturday, tried to wrap his head around the show and try to keep everything on one topic, and of course that wasn't the way it was going to go, no matter what you do. And so he said I think it's the people in California area that are kind of ruining it for the show. I didn't particularly want to blame all the people in California. I thought that was a little bit extreme to do that. But, I also have noticed that, of course, as the weather gets warmer, people are going out and doing their own thing and listening to their favorite records and MP3s and CDs, and they're going to be doing their own activities with their friends and families. So that's a fact of the night shows are not doing well at all. Last night, after we had a night show, which was Saturday night, we had a few hours of American Truck Simulator, which did okay. I think in some ways American Truck Simulator had maybe more viewers than Silvermoon Radio. I think at a peak we had about 4 listeners, and then they just went down the drain. I think after we originally got the ban, that's what kind of put the caboose in a lot of the people listening to Silvermoon Radio, even though it wasn't the music that did the ban thing. I just still think it's kind of sad to see that has happened. I don't want to talk about personal stuff here because we all know that can create problems, and so I won't go there. But just to say is that on the local level, there's some changes occurring, and that those are going to be potentially in our benefit for the studio. But that's not yet, so that's all I can tell you at this point. And the other thing is that I wanted to remind you guys, we love doing the morning shows. The morning shows are, for us, are our best shows. We bring in a large viewership in the morning shows. And so, for that reason, I want to continue the morning shows because they are bringing in the viewers, they are bringing in, and that's what brings us in recognition into the homes of hundreds of people. But the sad truth is, let's be honest, Silvermoon Radio, when this started up, this wasn't really started up to be a major enterprise for a huge number of viewers. It would have been nice, but that's not what the radio show was for. The radio show was intended to be a way for me to originally demonstrate my turntable. My turntable was rebuilt and fixed, and then it has morphed into this radio program it is now, where we play MP3s and videos and stuff on YouTube. In that case, it has achieved one thing, that is it brought awareness to people of music they've never heard before. And also, people have, found out that it could be a really exciting thing to listen to these programs. Because, in this day and age of, pre-processed, over-processed, over-modulated, over-amplified music, it's interesting to hear certain music from the past that may have been potentially the foundation of some of the modern songs without all the wizardry and fancy stuff done to it, and making the original music lost in its original flow. And that's something to me that's important. So how can we, as a content creator, compete with, say, a bigger YouTuber that has hundreds of subs watching his stream, or his Twitch streamer doing the same thing? We're not. We more than likely will never be able to compete against them. They clearly are their own little band, so to speak. They got their own little thing going. They know what they want, and that's the truth. But what I think is also interesting is the amount of music that we play on YouTube and Twitch and other things as well. So I just want to remind you again what the new schedule is going to be for this for the rest of the year. It's going to be, for the morning shows, they're going to be from Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time until, 12 or later. Night shows will be on Sunday, which is Silvermoon Radio, 7 to 9. And then we'll have Tuesday on Discord will be movie night, if I feel up to it. Thursday will be a regular night show on YouTube. Friday and Saturday, I'm taking off. Or I might play games on Friday or Saturday. Saturday, definitely, I could see about getting some games in. And then Sunday will be, again, there's a cycle repeat. And the reason we want to do it that way is it helps us to reach out to you. And that's what we love doing. That's what the show is about, is reaching out to you, the audience. What we could use is a little favor from you. That is, we could use word of mouth advertising. And letting people know of our efforts to, entertain and to inspire and to educate you and to things around the world. As well as, giving you a good time when we can. Not everything is musical, not everything is, entertaining, but the most important thing is the fact is that, we like to have fun. You like to do music. We like to have a good show. And that's what we do. I gotta say, if you don't like what we do or you think our content is not with your taste, there's always the unsubscribe button if you don't like what we're trying to do, because I know it's eclectic and it's unusual and it doesn't really necessarily, float everybody's boat. But the point is that if I can reach out to at least one person and likes the program and wants to advocate and share it out to other people, that's all it takes. Telling viewers to unsubscribe, great idea. Well, it's true though. The thing is if they don't like the program and they sit there and they're just complaining because the program doesn't meet their taste, why are they here? Because, that's the whole point. We're trying to reach to the audience the music and programs that resonate to everybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because the reality is, not everybody is going to like everything. Not everybody is going to like everything. No matter what you do. That's just the reality. Well, tomorrow, unfortunately, I will be going to the doctor's office. I'll be walking there, leaving the house here about appointments at, let's see, what time is the appointment? Let me make sure I get this right. It's not that far from my house, but it is kind of a bit of a drag to get there. And the doctor's appointment is going to be on the 22nd. At 11:15, so I'm going to leave here about 10:30. 10:30. So I don't have to run or rush to the doctor's office. And then afternoon, if I feel up to it, we will be back again covering more content. And so that's why I want to try to have a good time. I enjoy doing the shows. I enjoy presenting the content to you, the audience, and that's one of the reasons we're here. But I understand that not everybody likes the show. But if you do know people who like this kind of music, let them know about it. Silvermoon Radio is not much talking. It's more of listening. Listening with your heart. Alright, guys, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys Monday in the afternoon, most likely. Stay out of trouble. Until then, you have a nice night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.